My brother looked me dead in the eye at family dinner and said, "Mom and Dad said you never contribute anything to this family." The room went silent. Everyone stared at me, waiting for me to shrink, to apologize, to admit he was right. But what none of them knew was that I had been planning for this moment. And when my revenge came, it left the whole family speechless. If you've ever been underestimated or disrespected by your own family, you'll want to stick around for this one. Hit subscribe, smash that like button, and tell me in the comments if you've ever dreamed of serving sweet family revenge. Let's dive in. Growing up, I was always the odd one out in the family. My brother was the golden child. Straight A student, athlete, always doing the right thing. My parents bragged about him at every family gathering like he was some kind of god. Me? I was the quiet one. Not bad, not lazy, just different. I liked creative projects, tinkering with ideas, working late nights on my laptop instead of joining school clubs. To my parents, that meant one thing. I wasn't contributing. And of course, my brother never missed an opportunity to rub it in. Every chore, every holiday, every chance he got, he'd remind me that I was the slacker. Fast forward to adulthood. He went into corporate life, wearing a tie every day, posting selfies in his office with motivational captions. Meanwhile, I took a different path. I left college after a year and started building my own business, something my parents called a phase. They didn't see the hours I spent grinding. They didn't see me skipping sleep to learn coding, design, and sales. They just saw me at family events, tired and quiet, and assumed I was still that lazy kid. And the worst part? I let them believe it. It was a Sunday night. A full family dinner. Parents, grandparents, cousins. The table was filled with food, laughter, the usual. And then it happened. Out of nowhere, my brother turned to me with a smug smile. He raised his glass and said, "Let's be real, Mom and Dad. My name never contributes anything to this family. I mean, what have you even done this year? I'm paying my bills, paying my rent, helping with family costs. What about you?" The laughter died instantly. My mom frowned. My dad looked away. And then, silence. Everyone was waiting for me to respond, but I couldn't even breathe. My ears were ringing, my chest was tight. Every insult I'd ever swallowed, every eye roll, every smirk, it all boiled up inside me at that moment. I wanted to scream. I wanted to throw my drink in his face, but instead I bit my tongue. I stayed calm. Because I realized something. This was my chance. Here's what my family didn't know. For the past 3 years, I'd been quietly building my own startup. No office, no corporate title, no bragging rights on social media. Just me, my laptop, and endless nights of hard work. And it had finally paid off. That very week, my company had landed its biggest deal yet. A partnership that would not only secure my financial future, but set me up for more success than my brother's 9-to-5 could ever dream of. I hadn't told anyone yet. Not because I was hiding it, but because, well, honestly, I was waiting for the right moment. And now, staring across the dinner table at my brother's smug grin, I knew the moment had arrived. I didn't snap back at him right then. Oh no, that would have been too easy, too expected. Instead, I smiled. Just a little, enough to make him squirm. And I let the conversation move on, storing all that anger like fuel. My revenge wouldn't be loud, it would be precise, poetic. The next week, my parents invited the whole family over again for a casual dinner. This time, I came prepared. I walked in with a folder and a smile. My brother was already there, bragging about his promotion, waving his company credit card like it was a trophy. And that's when I struck. After everyone sat down, I cleared my throat. My voice shook at first, but then it grew steady. "I just want to share something," I said, "since apparently I never contribute anything." The room froze. My brother smirked, already preparing to laugh. I pulled out the folder and slid it across the table. Inside, contracts, bank statements, and the partnership agreement I'd signed just days earlier. "This," I said, "is the company I built. It's officially valued at over $7 million. And last week, I closed a deal that guarantees I'll never have to worry about money again." Silence. Utter, jaw-dropping silence. My mom's eyes widened. My dad actually dropped his fork. My grandparents gasped. And my brother? His smirk vanished. His face turned red, then pale. He opened his mouth, but no words came out. I wasn't done. And by the way, I added, leaning back in my chair, next month I'll be covering the family vacation. All expenses paid. Consider that my contribution. The table erupted. Cheers, disbelief, laughter. Everyone turned to me with admiration I had never seen before. Everyone, except my brother, who sat there in stunned silence, humiliated in front of the very people he'd tried to impress. From that night on, everything changed. My parents stopped treating me like the useless one. My extended family actually asked me questions, real questions about my work. They wanted advice, input, guidance. And my brother? He couldn't look me in the eye for weeks. At family dinners, he stayed quiet. He stopped making jokes at my expense, because now he knew the truth. My revenge hadn't just shut him up. It had rewritten the story of who I was in my family. Here's what I learned. Sometimes the best revenge isn't yelling or fighting or sinking to their level. Sometimes the best revenge is patience. Let them underestimate you. Let them laugh. Then, when the time is right, show them exactly what you're capable of. Because nothing silences a critic faster than undeniable success. So, what about you? Have you ever been underestimated by your own family, or had to prove someone wrong in the sweetest way possible? Share your story in the comments, I'd love to hear it. And if you enjoyed this story of revenge served cold, hit like, smash subscribe, and share this with someone who needs a reminder that success is the best clapback. Until next time, stay strong and stay sharp.